Hello guys, welcome back to MD Investor. That's right, you're back to MD Investor, the channel where we talk about personal finance, we're talking about building legacy wealth, we're talking about breaking the cycle of generational poverty, debt, making goals, achieving goals, all that good stuff. So you're in the right place. Thanks for all the support, guys. You can also find us on Instagram at MD Investor One. That's MD Investor One. Like, subscribe, leave comments. If there's people you think could benefit from this information, please send it to them. So today, it's a quick topic today. It's about the path to wealth. The path to wealth. Whether it's driving a car, building a cake, we all like instructions, direction. It makes it easier. All right, nobody gets lost anymore. You know, everybody got a smartphone. You just pop in the address, and you're there, and without any mistakes, door to door. You're building a cake, some type of recipe, whatever it is. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You follow the instructions. So we should also have a path forward for our financial life, right? We've had videos on getting out of debt. We've had videos on setting goals and achieving goals and all different type of things. So the point here is, after I do this, what's next? And after that, then what's next? That's what today's about. So I got this information website on Dave Ramsay, very popular. There's other people out there too, but he's one of the more popular ones, Dave Ramsay. He called them the baby steps. He has 7 steps, and he lists them: step 1, step 2, step 3. So we're going to go through them, and I think this will give us a framework in which we can think, okay, how am I supposed to go from A to Z? A is where we are right now, and Z is, financial prosperity, financial independence, whatever you call it. Okay, so he talks about, number 1, saving $1,000 in an emergency fund. And we have had videos on that, which makes sense. We said, well, what's $1,000 going to do for me? Well, there's statistics out there that says, a large portion of Americans could not afford a $500 bill if it just came up out of the blue, meaning an unplanned emergency such as a flat tire, or you had to fly somewhere, or your refrigerator broke down, or the car needs to go in the shop. Whatever it is, a large portion of Americans would have to go into debt or swipe that credit card for something like that. So that's the rationale behind his step 1. Save up $1,000 in an emergency fund. You're not going to invest it in any stocks or anything. It's just going to be there. It's going to be a liquid asset, meaning we can easily get to it in case we need it. They have high interest account now, Ally Bank, and all these different things. Just have it available in case. So that's number 1. And we have had videos on that about an emergency. So have a save $1,000 for an emergency fund. Number 2, pay off all non-mortgage debt. Number 2, pay off all non-mortgage debt. We had a video before on high interest credit card debt. So pay off all non-mortgage debt, meaning your car loan, your student loan, your furniture loan, all type of loans you may have. Credit card debt, absolutely. And we're going to pay them off using the debt snowball, which we've mentioned in a previous video. So line up your all of your non-mortgage debt, smallest on top to the largest on the bottom, regardless of interest rates, because we're going to use the debt snowball. Smallest on top, whatever it is, 500, 600, 1,000, 1,500, 200, from smallest to largest. And you attack the first one, the smallest one, with everything you have. You doing overtime, you're doing extra hours, side hustle, whatever it is. You attack everything to that first one. All the rest, just pay the minimum payment. After the first one is done, you take the money that you are paying on the first one, the smallest one, and move it to the next one. You then knock that out, and then you go on to the next one, and so on and so forth. So that's step 2. All your non-mortgage debt, knock them out using the debt snowball. Number 3, you want to save 3 to 6 months of expenses. We have $1,000 that we did in step 1 for emergency fund in case stuff happened. And step 3, he's saying save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Other people mentioned more, 6 months to a year. 3 to 6 months is pretty good. So you have to go through your account, find out what's your expenses. How much does it cost for you to live for a month? All of it. Rent or mortgage, insurance, utilities, tuition, clothes, food, gas, whatever it is. Add it all up. What it costs for you to live your life for 1 month, find what that number is. And he said, save 3 to 6 months of expenses. And why are we doing that? We're doing that just in case. Just in case what? A layoff, a cut in your hours. We talked about it in a previous video, right? We just had the government shutdown, where the government was shut down for about 8 weeks, right? Or the federal employees, they got no pay, right? But without that cushion, what's going to happen? You're going to have to swipe your credit card. So step 3, save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Step 4 said invest 15% of your income into Roth IRAs or 401ks. So save 15% of your income into Roth IRAs, which is the after-tax retirement plan, or 15% in your pre-tax employee-sponsored plan, your 401k, your 403b, whatever it is. 15%, okay? So that means the reason why that's good is that if you're saving that amount of money, that means whatever is left over is smaller, and you're gonna have to start to live accordingly, okay? You're taking away some money out front, saving out front. So if I don't see it, guess what? It's not gonna be there for me to waste it. So save 15% either into your Roth IRA or into your 401k and your employee-sponsored plan. And the smart thing about that too, especially in your employer-sponsored plan, is that if your company has a match and you're not saving, that's free money that you're leaving on the table. Okay, so if your company says they're gonna match you up to 3% and you're not putting anything, that's money that you're basically leaving on the table. Okay, so, and that's for your future. Okay, we can't think about today, you gotta think about your future. So that's step 4, invest 15% of your income into Roth IRA or your pre-tax 401k or 403b. Number 5, fund college for your children. Fund college for your children, right? We gotta think about the kids for the future, okay? You gotta think about their future. You don't wanna wait until all of a sudden they're 17, 18 and say, oh, I didn't save anything for you. Now they're gonna have to go in debt and repeat that cycle. No, if you've been saving a little each month, $50, $60, $75, whatever it is, whatever you save, that's money that they won't have to take out in loan and then go into debt, okay? So fund college for your children. And while we're on this topic, you gotta talk to your children realistically about the cost of college. We know it's been skyrocketing over the last couple of years. You gotta be, really gotta be realistic. State schools, good way to go. Going out of state is a much higher tuition. Okay? So realistically. Okay, let's move on. Number 6, pay off your home early. I'm gonna put a little asterisk next to that one. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of people now who are saying that paying off your house early may not be a smart investment move. And the reason why they're saying if your interest rate in your house is 5%, 5.5%, and you can invest that money that you would put into paying off your mortgage earlier and get a higher rate of return above what you'd save on interest, then that's the move to make. Okay? We're not going to debate that today, but his step number 6 is paying off your house early. Okay? So if you're paying amount, whatever the amount is for your mortgage, you want to pay a little extra, and the point is you're going to save on interest. Okay? So your 30-year mortgage, paying a little extra on it would save you a lot of years in interest. You might maybe cut it from 30 to 23 years, okay? So that's the point, paying off your house early. And number 7, is that last step is build wealth and be generous, which is basically mean that when you have no debt, right? Because we already paid off our non-mortgage debt, right? In step 2. And now in step 6, you've already paid off your house. So you have no debt, you have no mortgage, you have an emergency fund, you've been funding your retirement, and all that extra money that you were paying on your debt and that you were paying on your mortgage is now gone. Now you have all that extra money. Now you can start investing, open a brokerage account, start investing, okay? And that's how you get out of debt. That's how you finish up wealthy. That's how you become financially independent. That's how you have excess money in order to help others. Okay, so just a quick, the path forward, according to Dave Ramsay, in terms of getting to a state of financial independence. So quickly, number 1, save $1,000 in your emergency fund. Number 2, pay off all your non-mortgage debt using the debt snowball. Number 3, save 3 to 6 months of expenses. Number 4, invest 15% of your income into your retirement plan, whether it's a Roth IRA or 401k or 403b. And number 5, fund college for your children. Number 6, pay off your house early. Number 7, build wealth by using that extra money to invest and be generous. So just a quick framework, guide where we can use to say, okay, what comes next? Now we have a clear path how we're going to move forward. Have a great day. Be a blessing.